What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and today I'm going to be predicting the outcome of Regis Prograis versus Ivan Redkach, which is going to be a 10-rounder in the super lightweight division. And this fight is going to be Saturday, April 17th, from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. And this fight is going to be broadcasted on TrillerFightClub.com and Fight TV pay-per-view. And again, to both fighters, Regis Prograis, he holds a record of 25 wins, 1 defeat, with 21 big wins coming by way of knockout. He is currently ranked number 2 by BoxRec, and he is a former world champion. He beat Julius Ndongo by knockout early for the interim WBC super lightweight world title. He also beat Terry Flanagan via unanimous decision for the WBC Diamond super lightweight world title. He has a knockout win over Karel Relic for the WBA and WBC Diamond super lightweight world titles, and a knockout win over Juan Heraldez back in October of 2020. And his well-known defeat comes to Josh Taylor via majority decision in a very, very close and competitive fight that could have went either way. And it was for the World Boxing Super Series Finale Trophy, which is the Ali Trophy, and it was for the IBF, WBA, and WBC Diamond Super Lightweight World titles. In my opinion, Regis Prograis is one of the toughest guys out there at super lightweight. He hits very hard. He's got very good skills. He's a southpaw, and I believe he could even be a threat at 147 if he wanted to. But I believe he's going to be staying at 140 for a little bit, and I would love to see him fight the winner of Jose Carlos Ramirez versus Josh Taylor, which will be for the undisputed world titles. And even if Josh Taylor wins, I'd love to see a rematch as well. But to get into his opponent's resume, Ivan Redkach, he is originally fighting out of the Ukraine. He holds a record of 23 wins, 5 defeats, and 1 draw, with 18 wins coming by way of knockout. He is currently ranked number 42 by BoxRec, and his losses come to Danny Garcia back in January of 2020 via wide decision. He has a knockout loss to John Molina Jr., a split decision loss to Algenis Mendez, and a unanimous decision loss to Tevin Farmer. He also has a draw to Luis Cruz, and his best win by far comes via knockout over Devon Alexander. And in that fight, many people didn't think he would get the job done there, but he was actually able to drop Devon Alexander multiple times and get the stoppage win, and that was back in June of 2019. The only thing, in my opinion, Ivan Redkach has in this fight is power, but still, I think Regis Prograis has more power, more speed, and just the more polished fighter overall. Even though Redkach has had more fights than Prograis, just a few more, I still think Prograis is way more experienced against those top guys. Because even though Redkach took on Danny Garcia, still, that's only one fight, and he got schooled in that fight. Regis Prograis has beaten some of the top guys at super lightweight to win world titles against, and he had a good learning experience in that majority decision loss to Josh Taylor. And many people actually thought he won that fight, and many people thought he lost that fight. It was very close and disputed. But Ivan Redkach, he's been around that status of contender/not contender, eligible for a world title and not eligible for a world title, as multiple times he's won, then he's lost, because he gets one good win usually, then he goes back down after getting a loss, just like after he knocked out Devon Alexander, he got that Danny Garcia fight, but then, as most of you guys know, he lost pretty wide, as I was saying before, to Danny Garcia. But Regis Prograis, he's just a way more experienced guy, as I was saying before. He's got all the attributes, all the advantages in this fight, and it's going to show, as I think he's going to viciously break down and beat Ivan Redkach, and I think he's going to beat him even easier than Danny Garcia did, and I think he's actually going to stop him. Even though this is only a 10-rounder, I think that Regis Prograis will not have any problems getting him out of there pretty early. I think the knockout should range from rounds 4 to round 8. Round 4, 5, and 6 is most likely when it's going to happen, but I added 7 and 8 in there because it's always possible that Redkach sticks around and gives you a pretty decent fight. But I think Regis Prograis will dominate from the starting bell. He'll just be the man landing his shots there first. He'll be the one countering Redkach because he's the way faster man. He's got great defensive movements as well, and he's the southpaw. So overall, I believe that Regis Prograis will get his 26th victory, 22nd by knockout, and he will knock Ivan Redkach out. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.